Thank you, Prakash Chandra Barji, for giving me to share my about the Rajiv Yuva Vikas scheme. Munduga, I appreciate for conducting this well-planned meeting of SLBC by our Secretary SC Development and our Finance Department officers. Sri N. Sridhar, Principal Secretary Social Welfare, and Sri Sandeep Kumar Sultania, Principal Secretary Finance and Planning, Sri E. Sridhar, IAS BC Welfare, and Sri A. Sharath, Secretary Tribal Welfare, and Sri Uday Bhaskarji, CGM NABARD, Sri Jagdish Kumar, DGM FIDD RBI, and Srimati Anita Ramachandranji, and Sri Lokesh Kumarji, Harichandanaji, Krishna Bhaskar Garu, Balamaya Devi, Mallai Bhatti Garu, Balamaya Devi Garu, and Divya Garu. ఇంకా ఈ సమావేశానికి వచ్చినటువంటి ఇతర బ్యాంకర్స్ అందరికి కూడా ముందుగా నా హృదయపూర్వకమైనటువంటి నమస్కారాలు. మీ అందరూ కూడా మీ ఆలోచనల్ని చాలా చక్కగా పంచుకోవటమే కాకుండా రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం తీసుకున్నటువంటి ఈ రాజీవ్ యువ వికాస్ స్కీమ్ని అభినందిస్తూ చాలా సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత యువత కోసం ఒక మంచి కార్యక్రమం తీసుకున్నారని మీరు అప్రిషియేట్ చేసినందుకు ప్రభుత్వం తరఫున మా ముఖ్యమంత్రి రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారి తరఫున మీ అందరికీ ముందుగా నా హృదయపూర్వకమైనటువంటి ధన్యవాదాలు అండ్ కృతజ్ఞతలు కూడా. సో మై రిక్వెస్ట్ ఈస్ డోంట్ లుక్ దిస్ స్కీమ్ just like a scheme which we have been doing from the welfare corporations. This is not just a scheme of a routine welfare department schemes. This is a scheme which is well deliberated and with lots of concern, with human touch. Many of the senior officers had long meetings with the commitment of the government. This has been well designed. That's the reason, though, as our Sridhar said, our Tribal Welfare Secretary said, though the Tribal Welfare Department, right from 1976 onwards, though the money was the sanction just 576 crores from 1976 onwards. In this one particular itself, we have earmarked here about 1,000 crores. This shows our commitment towards the underprivileged youth and how to go about it and all that. And I feel personally we are all highly blessed people. I think we are discussing by sitting here in Praja Bhavan with lots of good positions and all that, talking about the underprivileged people, how best that we can help them. The scheme is, might be people thinking that it is a freebies or trying to help the unemployed youth. Fine, it might be one angle, it might be right that we are trying to help the unemployed youth. The reason is the state has been cut out of the dreams and aspirations of lakhs and lakhs of unemployed youth, with a feeling that unless if they don't get a separate statehood, they don't get any employment. Finally, we got the state, but the aspirations of the unemployed youth is not met still. Though we are trying our level best to create jobs in the government department, but still lakhs of other unemployed youth are still waiting for jobs. So we thought, apart from the providing government jobs, let's also think about self-employment schemes to make them to live on their own by extending all kinds of not only financial help, even the other moral and social support also. This is one angle. But the other angle, what I feel personally, you all also have to think about it. As bankers, generally you try to invest your money at a place where you try to generate the wealth, by which you also will think of making some money out of their profits by putting some interest. And even the governments also, like state governments or central governments, they try to invest their money on the various projects. Can be irrigation projects, infrastructure projects, or any other service sector, thinking that they can create wealth, and that through that wealth that they can, distribute many other things also. But here, what I'm thinking, instead of investing our money at one single point, thousands of crores, here I'm thinking of investing my wealth on the lakhs of unemployed, highly energetic, enthusiastic unemployed youth. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to give them some money. I'm trying to make them to do some business. Through that business, I'm making them to add some wealth to our GDP. So let's not think that it's only a welfare activity and we are trying to do some freebies kind of a thing. We are also here thinking of generating wealth and try to get some GDP and try to really flourish the state also. As our human resource is very valuable and we are trying to make use of their energy properly. This is how we have to think the other side also. And this scheme generally, earlier the welfare schemes, the welfare minister, the concerned secretary, and the department MDs used to design, and routinely they used to announce the schemes, and some of them they used to apply. The bankers, some of them they used to consider, some of them not to consider, and whatever the subsidy money we release, that money only the banks used to sanction and give it to unemployed youth, whereby the total amount for the scheme which has meant is not generated. In the process, that unemployed youth, the target group, used to spend that subsidy money and leave aside. And finally, he is in that web of, what do you call that? Indebted. So in his lifetime, he is not going to get any a loan anywhere. So in a way, we really push them where their life is to end in a miserable situation. But whereas here, all our senior officers, right from our Special Chief Secretary Finance, our Special Chief Secretary Industries and IT, and our Principal Secretary Finance and Planning, our Principal Secretary SC Development, and other Principal Secretaries, all of them have taken the responsibility of designing, planning, and executing it, continuously monitoring by way of helping the MDs, right from the selection onwards to execution. So the entire machinery of the state government, all senior officers, in fact, even Chief Secretary also, they'll be constantly monitoring this scheme. They'll be constantly, extending all possible kind of help to the beneficiaries to execute their job and to run the business, and if necessary, wherever it is possible to have a buyback kind of a thing also, so they'll not incur into anywhere losses. I really appreciate our SBI, what friend, he spoke to me by Priyadatta Mishraji, by saying that this is a very good scheme and made some suggestions also. And like our Bhaskara also was talking about the default kind of thing and recovery. So, my dear friends, what I would like to tell you is this state is giving you not less than 7,55,000 crores of rupees as deposits. It's not a small amount. With these deposits, only the banking sector, with all your commercial activity, we are doing it. So we need to have some little concern towards this Telangana state and the youth also. So the amount what you are giving on the name of your loan amount is 1,600. It is not even 2,000 crores. Less than 2,000 crores. Somewhere around 1,600 crores. Where we are, the state government is spending more than 6,000 crores. We are asking you to give somewhere around 1,600 crores, which is nothing. In fact, I've asked our friend also to tell me what is your total lending in the state and what is your NPA for the commercial activity. If I tell you those facts, this money is nothing for you. But I can definitely assure you, you are going to so much of goodwill in this state, and so much of wealth creation also through this Rajiv Vikas. You can't even imagine also. That kind of an activity and enthusiasm is there in the state of Telangana now among the youth. And my officers' communities also have taken this wholeheartedly, and they are designing in such a way by even after lending the money, they are even trying to create a support system for all the entrepreneurs, the beneficiaries, to support them how to go about to do their business, make money, how to get into profit, and making them to taste the wealth. So our youngsters are so committed also here, and they can work like anything, Telangana youth. So my request is to all the bankers, please take it a little seriously, wholeheartedly. This is a scheme where we are trying to change the entire lives of our unemployed youth of the state. Their standard of living going to be changed with this scheme. This is a game changer for them, unlike any other schemes. So my Chief Minister, my Cabinet, my entire state administrative mechanism is behind this Rajiv Yuva Vikasam scheme. So particularly the certain rural banks also have to take it a little seriously, because you might be having a number of branches in the rural areas. Wherever if you have any problem like finding a difficulty in extending or lending money, please let us know. We will try to accommodate some other bank there by speaking to convener SLBC, requesting him to give that particular area to some other bank where the commercial bank is there, so that they can also jump into the action and try to do it. If you leave them just like that without lending, saying that I am not able to do it, then we'll be doing so much of harm to the entire scheme and to that particular area. So I request you people to please bring it to our notice. And periodically, I can assure you one thing. The way the self-help groups in the state has become successful, I know it has become successful. It is because that it has lots of support system behind that, right from CEO onwards to the down below, Gramadeepika. Because they are continuous, support system, training them, book maintenance, all that support system only they have become successful and they are able to pay back. Even for this scheme also, we are trying to take their help. Even after lending money, we have tried identified number of institutions where we are planning to train them how to do the business, how to maintain the book, where all that you can do it, where all that you can sell your product. All that also we are already designed. So rest assured, and you can take it for granted, this scheme and your NPA will be very, very, very minimal. So I request, as our NABARD friend Uday Bhaskarji, CGM, has suggested us to have a district level meetings also. Yes, we already instructed our officers to convey the message to all the district collectors to conduct district level meetings also to convey the message. So please, and we'll definitely will have one more round of SLBC meeting in the next month after the sanctions starts and all that. Some doubts you all expressed, like the money sanctioned by the government will come to us, or it will go to the agency which is supplying the machinery, or the money it comes to the bank and subsidy amount, your loan amount, subsidy amount put together at a time you give the sanction. These kinds of things, I'll ask my, we have constituted a committee of senior officers. They have noted down all your points. They will again, they'll sit and design, they'll get back to you. We will communicate it. We'll definitely take all your suggestions and issues which are raised by you. So my only request is, as I assured you also earlier, in one single stroke, I have given you 20,000 crores on the name of loan waiver, which has not happened anywhere in the country. Though it is not connected to that regular SLBC meeting, though it is meant only for the Rajiv Yuva Vikasam, but I just wanted to bring to your notice, somewhere I heard or I read in the paper, the loan amount, what all that we have given it to you, given an impression that is one-time settlement kind of a thing. No, that's not for one-time settlement. I don't know where the mistaken understanding of the has gone wrong. That loan waiver amount is given by the state government to the banks, where all our farmers could not pay, we have paid it. It is not one-time settlement. One-time settlement means it attracts many other things. So please make sure yourself that it is not one-time settlement. We have cleared the amount. We paid on behalf of them. The rest of the money, whatever they have to pay, they'll pay for that. But don't give an impression it is one-time settlement by giving an impression that one-time settlement, wherever the account holder does that, I don't think that he'll get the fresh loan again.
We get, sir.
Huh?
He gets.
OTS.
Yeah.
So,
Previous loan is repaid.
Huh.
That is eligible for the
one-time settlement. One-time settlement, generally, banker will treat him in a different way.
Yeah, that's true, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Very true, sir. And,
So, it is not one-time settlement. So, I request the concept and of the state government, please try to understand and extend all your cooperation. This is what I just wanted to request you, make sure I want 100% implementation of the Rajiv Yuva Vikasam. I don't want the unemployed youth to run around all the branches saying that, no, I didn't get the subsidy, the loan amount, because of that I am not able to start my business. Please see to that. The moment we sanction the amount, immediately you also add that amount and give the entire amount so that they can start the business. Thank you.
So thank you so much, sir. So all